All right, so this is a guitar tutorial for the song, I believe, from the Trolls soundtrack, from the Trolls World Tour, and this is called Rock and Roll Rules. So if you've seen the tutorial I made for the Joan Jett video, this is a really great tie-in to just get you another song that uses very similar technique. Or if you're checking out this video, then go check out I Love Rock and Roll by Joan Jett on the channel, because that uses very similar techniques, very similar chord shapes. So it's just another song you can add to your catalog of songs you can play, and again, it's very approachable, but still has a great sound, a great rock and roll sound. So in this song, it's pretty straightforward. We're gonna use a fragment of an E chord. So instead of a regular E major chord, where we need to have 3 fingers making contact with the strings and then strumming all strings, we're just going to use our pointer finger to play the 2nd fret of the A string with the low E string. So here's just the low E string. Here's the pointer finger. And together, it gives us a nice heavy rock and roll sound without a lot going on here. So in our right hand, our strumming hand, it's going to be a pattern of down, up, down, up. Okay, so that's going to look like this. And again, try and limit your strumming angle to just hit those top strings. We don't want to have this. We want to really just keep our strumming shallow. Just right at the top here, these 2 strings. Okay, and make sure you're holding your pick in a way that allows you to do that, where it's not flying out of your hand, but it's nice and comfortable, it's firm, but it's got a little bit of give, so when you come up, you're not feeling like you're fighting those strings. Okay, so a lot of that has to do with not digging in too deep in the strings, just right on the surface. Okay, so just get that where that's comfortable, and then just try that strumming pattern. And then I'm capping the strings with my hand, you can see with my palm, so that it's not just ringing like this. If I don't do that, it'll sound like this. Which might be fine for a different song, but for this song, you need a really nice cut sound after that strumming pattern like this. Okay? So I'm not doing anything drastic with my hand here, I'm just going right where my hand naturally is up strumming, I'm just bringing it to the guitar. So I'm not going and making a whole mess of it. I'm just going, just bringing it down where it naturally is, okay? So you're starting with an E, and that's really most of the song is right here. And then we go to a D chord, but again, not a full D bar chord, just a pointer and pinky on the A and D string, 5th fret, 7th fret. And then we go to an A, and we just move that shape down, and it's going like this. And then we move it up to an E on 7 and 9. So in context, the speed's going to look like this. And you can see I'm doing an up strum in between. And what's happening there is I'm just putting my hands off the strings a little bit in terms of pressure. I'm still touching the strings, that's why you don't get any sound ringing. But if I put my fingers down, now off, so slowed down it would sound like this. Now to start, you could just go down strumming on the accents like this. Just so you can get a little bit of momentum. That's fine, but again, you want to be nice and clean. So make sure you're getting good pressure with your pointer and pinky with those shapes, and then that basically is like 90% of the song. Now in the chorus, it does this progression twice. And then it also changes to the D right before the chorus. So instead of just staying on an E, Then it goes to a D. Then the riff. And that's basically it for the song. So we're gonna turn on just a drum track just to practice that. And again, you can slow the video down if you need to, but just get this shape good. Get this shape good. This shape. This shape. Now there's one instance towards the end of the song where they do shift to an A to an E. And what I would do instead of up here, that's a lot of ground to cover. So I would just do this. Pointer finger now on the D string, 2nd fret, and then open A. And you would have seen this in the Joan Jett video if you watched that. And then you just move your pointer finger up and down and just shift where you're strumming. So for an A, you're doing A and D string. For an E, you're doing E and A string. So it's gonna look like this. Okay? And then it comes back into that main anchor of the whole song, which is this E. So you really want to get this with the pointer. You really want to get where you're strumming and capping the strings so you get that nice halted sound instead of the ringing out sound. So let's just turn on a drum track really quick and just get a feel for it. So this is at track speed. So I'm actually going to slow this down just a hair. And then you can slow it down more with the video. Okay, so I'll count us off. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Riff. I did the up strums there. I won't do it this time. Just down strums. Now let's do the chorus 2 times. Let's do it one more time. This time we're going to go into the chorus again. 2 times. Let's do a chorus again, but now let's go to the D, 5th fret. Here we go. 2 times. Now let's do the A to the E. Okay? So just get in the hang of that pattern, where your hands are with the left hand, that strumming, where you're getting the nice cap with the strings, where you're getting a good feel of just hitting those few strings you need to, and then try it with the song. It's pretty repetitive. So once you get into a groove, you can go most of the way through the song. But do this one. That'll give you a good kind of base for a lot of these rock and roll chords that are not full chords. But again, just with these chords, you can get stuff like this. Just by using a couple fingers and just making sure you're hitting the right strings, things can sound pretty big without having to get your full hand down. Okay, so start with these and then go to the Joan Jett video and see if that one helps out, just because it has very similar techniques and things we're doing. All right, so have fun. Slow down the video if you need it, and then try with the song. Get the context of the singing and all that, and yeah, have fun learning this super fun rock and roll melody. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.